Have you recently noticed a pending deposit in your bank account from Social Security, just like you do every single month, only for that deposit to suddenly vanish without a trace and with no excuse whatsoever? Well, unfortunately, that is happening to a number of beneficiaries right now, and I want to point out the details for you here in this video because there are now some new verification filters that Social Security is putting into place, and this is disrupting those direct deposits for millions of beneficiaries, and I want to point out the details for you in this video. Now, I also do have this article right here. I'm going to pop this up on the screen in just a minute so you can see and read for yourself exactly what this is saying. I'll pull out the key details within the article. We'll talk about what's going on here, why is this happening? Why is Social Security implementing these new rules, these new parameters, these new verification filters that are automatically disrupting those direct deposits for millions of beneficiaries? And if you see this happen, what do you need to do? What can you do to reverse this as quickly as possible? Again, to get your deposit as quickly as you possibly can. All right, anyway, let's pop this article up right here, right now. Feel free to read through the details on this. I will pull out the information you need to understand. All right, so just like the article says, just like clockwork, every single month that goes by, you expect your Social Security benefit check, whatever type of benefit you're getting, to hit your account just like it does every single month. However, what if you see it pending one day and then all of a sudden, whoops, where did it go? Disappeared. Why? What happened there? Why did that happen, right? Well, unfortunately, this is continuously happening, and reason being is these new verification filters are being implemented across the board from Social Security, okay? Now, this may be a good thing, but it also may be a really annoying thing that may disrupt those direct deposits and the finances for some beneficiaries. However, if you experience this, what can you do about it? I'll explain that here in just a minute. But here's the situation. Because we've seen so much identity theft over the last few years here, unfortunately, this is getting more and more and more sophisticated. And unfortunately as well, a lot of times these individuals out there that are basically focusing on and targeting Social Security beneficiaries because they want to intercept your Social Security benefit checks. It's a nasty situation. Well, unfortunately, this is what's happening, and this also comes in consistent with the changes that we saw about a year ago, back in early 2025, when they basically changed the rules on how you could change your direct deposit information. Remember that the old rule was you used to be able to just call Social Security and say, hey, my name is Joe Schmo, and I can change or here's my new bank account, and just, you could call in and do that. You can't do that anymore. You can only do it through your My Social Security account or by visiting a local field office and changing your direct deposit information there. It's because of these exact reasons right here, okay? But what's happening is basically that individuals are trying to intercept these monthly benefit checks. So as a result, Social Security continuously is adding new parameters, new filters, new verifications, things like this, to make sure that the money is going to the proper person, the proper bank account, and it's not going to some person pretending to be somebody else, right? We want to make sure that that money is going to the right beneficiaries. Well, here's what's happening. If the information that Social Security has on hand does not match a bank account perfectly, as in the name on the account and all of the details do not match perfectly, they may hold it up until they get further verification, right? So if you recently have changed your direct deposit information, your banking information, anything like that, that may be one of multiple different reasons why you may see a disruption to your deposits hitting your account. Now again, not that many people change their direct deposit or their bank information all that often, but it does happen. And again, this could completely disrupt those direct deposits. But if any of the details within your information that Social Security has or that's listed on your bank account does not match perfectly, this may also disrupt and interfere with those direct deposits coming in. Now, there's multiple other reasons why as well, which I want to talk about. And again, those are also highlighted there in that article, which is, I don't think this applies to that many of you in this community, but it may apply to a number of you. And again, probably not a ton, but some of you watching this video, it may apply to, which is this. If you are still working, if you're working to any capacity and have an income, and you are also receiving Social Security benefits, and you may be prior to your full retirement age, or you're going to be hitting your full retirement age this year in 2026, you also need to make sure that your income is within the earnings test threshold. Remember, right now, if you are prior to your full retirement age and have an earned income, you can earn up to $24,480. That's the earnings test for this year, right? It's a little over $2,000 a month is what that comes down to. Well, they want to make sure that what's being reported to them through your earnings record and what's being reported by your employers, right? That information is accurate because if you're earning over the threshold, they want to make sure that they can garnish your benefit because, yes, that's what they do. If you do have some income over the threshold, they garnish your benefit, right? And again, if you're hitting your full retirement age this year in 2026, obviously you can still have some income over $65,000. But again, if you earn over the threshold, your benefit would also be garnished there. And again, I don't think that applies to many of you in this community, but just in case it does, just be very aware, that could be means for garnishment to your benefit. Or other reasons could possibly be the withholdings on of federal taxes from your Social Security benefit checks as well, okay? Now, first things first. If you happen to see anything like this happen, right? So you check your account on the typical day that you get paid out of Social Security and you see your pending deposit, or maybe the day before, whatever, you see a pending deposit, awesome, all is good. You maybe check out your bank account the next day or later in the day or a couple days later, and for whatever reason you happen to see, hey, what happened to that money? It was pending. What happened to it? Where did it go? First things first you could do is, number one, you could contact Social Security, okay? If you want, you could call Social Security in this event. You could do that. What I would do is, if you have access to a My Social Security account through the Social Security website, I would check that first because it's only going to take a minute or two to do that. Versus if you call Social Security, who knows how long you're going to be on hold to wait and talk to a representative, an agent. So you could call them, or you could check your My Social Security account. And just like it says in the article there, you could go in, check your My Social Security account, make sure that all looks good, and see if there's any type of notifications or messages in the message center to see if there's anything that explains what could have happened. If you don't see anything there, obviously you could contact Social Security and see if they have any further answers for you there. Or maybe you could even contact your bank, which honestly, your bank's probably not going to have a whole lot of answers for you. They may just say something like, well, I don't know, we saw that it was pending here. We see, like a deposit tried to come in, but it didn't actually deposit, or whatever the case may be. I don't think your bank is really going to have a whole lot of answers, to be fair with you. Maybe they do, but I don't think they're going to have the answers you're looking for at the end of the day, okay? But anyway, it's because of these verification filters. If there's anything suspicious, they may hold up and may not deposit your payment, your monthly benefit, just simply because if there's anything suspicious, they want to make sure that that money's going to you and not some person pretending to be you. And as a result, we may see a holdup or a slight delay on that, okay? So anyway, especially during this year of affordability, nobody wants to see any delay to their monthly benefit. Even a day could be a major financial issue for a lot of people when everybody needs every last dollar immediately right now just to pay for our necessities, our living expenses, all these things like this. Again, it's a rough time out there right now, and a lot of people are struggling in a pretty massive way financially, especially Social Security beneficiaries, fixed income beneficiaries, those people living on any type of small benefit deposited into their accounts from Social Security. All right, anyway, just want to point this out for you really quickly. Again, a lot of weird things have changed out of Social Security recently. The last year and a half or so, a lot of major changes have come in here, and I'll continue to keep you posted on all this. I hope this helps you out. Again, as always, if you have not done so, please consider subscribing. 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Please share the video. Big share button down below as well. Otherwise, check out the well over 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. Or as always, drop your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Let me know what else I can do. I can easily jump on a live stream in a dedicated video. Whatever you need from me, I'm here for you. Again, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. Have a nice day. Take care. Thanks again. And I'll see you again later in the next video.